Okay, let's just get right into it. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, there is a whole list of things you might be paying for that honestly should be completely free. We're going to break down how to stop handing over your hard-earned cash and start keeping it where it belongs, in your pocket.
It's just a frustrating truth, isn't it? This whole idea of a hidden tax on being poor. And we're not talking about splurging on luxuries. Nope. This is about your income getting slowly but surely eaten away by penalties and weird fees on the most basic stuff. It's a vicious cycle. And it literally costs more to be broke than to be wealthy in a lot of ways.
So what is this poverty tax exactly? Well, think of it like this. It's all the extra money you have to shell out just because you don't have access to better, fairer options. A lot of companies kind of quietly profit from confusion or complicated setups, charging you for services that you could be getting for zero cost. But hey, spotting these traps, that's the first step to dodging them completely. And the scale of this whole thing is it's staggering. Get a load of this number. Every single day, $61 million is pulled from the pockets of low-income folks through things like overdraft charges, check cashing fees, and payday loans. That is a massive amount of money that should be staying with families. So let's start with one of the biggest and most common money traps out there, your bank. Seriously, it's time to stop paying a fee just to get to the money you've already worked for. And the difference here is, well, it's night and day. On one side, you're getting dinged with monthly fees or penalties just because your balance dipped too low. But on the other side, modern online banks are offering no fee checking with no minimums required. You know that $3 to $5 fee to use an ATM? Yeah, some banks will actually refund you those fees anywhere in the country. And listen, when you make the switch, you're not just saving a couple of bucks. You totally get rid of those monthly service fees. You get your ATM fees paid back. We're talking up to $30 a month sometimes. A lot of them will even give you your paycheck a day or two early. And here's the best part. These accounts are often available even if a traditional bank has turned you down before. Oh man, this one is huge. Check cashing places can be one of the biggest drains on your income. They can literally take a slice of your money every single payday. Switching to direct deposit with a no-fee bank account or even a prepaid card, that just makes this whole cost disappear. All right, next up, let's talk about essential services. These are things you are legally entitled to get for free. But believe me, entire industries have popped up just to trick you into paying for them. Let's be 100% clear on this one. You should never, ever pay a company to see your own credit report. It's the law. You get a free copy every single year from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, period. Now, the most important thing you need to remember is the website. The one and only official government-mandated site is annualcreditreport.com. Seriously, be careful because there are so many scammy lookalike sites out there designed to grab your credit card info. The real one will never ask you for payment. It's easy, it's quick, and it's your right. Yep, you read that correctly. For a lot of low-income households, that monthly cell phone bill is an expense that you could just completely get rid of. It's a program called Lifeline. It's a federal benefit, and its whole goal is to make sure everyone can communicate. So if you qualify based on your income, or if you're on programs like SNAP, that's the Food Assistance Program, or Medicaid, you can get your phone bill down to zero. Some companies will even throw in a free smartphone. Tax season. It's stressful enough, right? You definitely shouldn't have to pay hundreds of dollars on top of that just to file. If your income is under a certain amount, you have totally free options. So, if you make under $84,000 a year, you can file your taxes for free. You can do it yourself online through the IRS Free File program, or you can get free help in person from a VITA volunteer. That stands for Volunteer Income Tax Assistance. Now, here's a pro tip, and it is a big one. Always start from the links on the official IRS website. Tax prep companies are notorious for burying their free options and trying to trick you into paying for upgrades. So now that we've covered all the essential stuff, let's talk about things that can really change your life. I'm talking about education and yeah, even entertainment, because guess what? These can be free too. I know this one might sound totally unbelievable, but it is 100% true. Top-tier schools like Harvard actually have programs that offer completely free tuition, and sometimes they'll even cover housing for students who come from low-income families. The biggest barrier isn't always the money. So, your journey here starts with the FAFSA. That's the free application for federal student aid. Filling that out can unlock federal Pell Grants, which is money for college you don't have to pay back. Tons of states and community colleges also have their own free tuition programs. You just can't assume college is out of reach because of that crazy sticker price. Okay, let's switch gears to something fun, entertainment. Look, in this age of a million different streaming services, it's so easy for those monthly bills to just pile up, but you don't have to pay full price for all of them. You know your local library card? It's basically a superpower. It can get you free access to streaming apps like Hoopla and Kanopy. They have thousands of movies and TV shows. Also, go check out the perks that might be hiding in your cell phone plan or with your credit cards. Oh, and if you have an EBT card from a benefit program, you can get a huge discount on Amazon Prime. So, after going through all of this, what's really the most important thing to walk away with? Well, it all boils down to this: reclaiming your power. Look, this was never about telling you to stop buying lattes or to cut back on the small things that bring you joy. Not at all. This is about seeing and sidestepping the predatory systems that are literally designed to take your money. It's about financial justice. It's about keeping what is rightfully yours. And that brings us right back to where we started, doesn't it? Every single day, this is happening. But now you know. You know about these traps. You know there are free alternatives for your bank, your credit report, your phone service, your taxes, even for education. So now, the most important part is taking action. Just looking at this list, which one of these fees are you going to cut first? Is it going to be that annoying monthly bank fee, that ATM charge, maybe getting your cell phone bill down to zero? The power, right now, is in your hands.